Hey guys, welcome to HR Fundas. Today's topic is 5 burning appraisal questions. This is my second video in the performance appraisal series. So the first one was about the 4 tips that will help you in the process. If you haven't seen that already, I will put the link in the description box below and you can check that out. So this video is about the key questions that might come up during the appraisals and how you can be prepared before you call the employee for the meeting. So the first question and the most commonly asked or discussed question is about the increments. So employees would definitely want to know what increment will they get, and obviously it is important that you tell them beforehand what is it that they should expect. So increments should be done on the basis of the KRAs met. So if you think that the employee deserves a specific amount of increment, please give it to him. And if you think that the employee has some expectations which cannot be met, so you should make it clear then and there that this is what he should expect and this is the best that you will be able to offer him. However, in certain cases, you feel that the employee has done really well. However, due to certain reasons, you will not be able to give him the increment that he is expecting or a very high increment. So there are other ways in which you can make the employee happy and keep him motivated. For example, you can have an incentive scheme in place wherein you incentivize the employee as and when he achieves his targets or he or she goes above and beyond the call of duty. Now, incentives do not have to be monetary. So in that case, you can have some non-monetary rewards like flexible hours or trainings or give him a challenging role or a new project. So there are various ways in which you can keep the employees happy and engaged and motivated. Now the next thing or the next most common thing is promotion. Now, if the employee has been consistently performing well, exceedingly well, then obviously he deserves a promotion. And you should ensure that he gets a promotion because that also helps keep him motivated and also tells other people that this is the right way of getting promoted. Now, before you go ahead and promote your employee or promise a promotion, you should know the following. You should know the company policies. Certain companies, they have clearly defined policies that employee will not be promoted before a year with the organization or from the last date of promotion. So these policies you should be well aware of before you go and promise it to the employee. Secondly, you should do your homework. So before you head for the meeting, you should have the performance chart of the entire team with you or for the employee with you so that you can ascertain that out of the 5 people that reported to me, this is the one who deserves the promotion and this is the reason why he deserves the promotion. Gauge the employee on his performance and attitude. Now, when you promote an employee, then maybe he will be handling additional responsibilities or he will be handling a team. So in both the cases, the employee has to be the right fit for the position. So ensure that you are taking the right decision on the basis of his past performance and on the basis of the fact that he gels well with people and will be able to delegate tasks and get the work done. So now, if you're not very sure whether the employee is ready to handle additional responsibilities, you can give him some responsibilities through the year just to see how well is he able to handle the pressure, handle the stress, handle the team. So if you give him such tasks from time to time, A, he will get used to it, and B, you will get a clarity of whether the employee is ready for the next position or not. Now, if the employee asks you for a promotion and you do not want to give it to him or you think that he is not ready for it, then you should ask him why he feels so. You can ask him for more information and data just in case you have skipped some information or the employee is basing this decision on the basis of one or two tasks which were critical. However, there is a lot that needs to be done. So once you have this discussion with the employee, you will have a better idea of where the employee is coming from. And also, if you think that that is not the right way of doing it, then you can explain to the employee that it cannot be done right away. So now, if you cannot promote the employee immediately, however, you feel that he is a good employee, you can give him some other good assignments or prestigious assignments or good projects that will keep him motivated for the year. Or you can also extend him some employee benefits. Now, the employee is good. He can be one of the star performers. However, he is not there yet. So in that case, you don't want to lose the employee in the year. So what you can do is you can chart out a plan for him, that these are the steps that he needs to follow and these are the things that he needs to achieve. These are the skill sets, or this is the behavior, so that he is geared up, he keeps practicing throughout the year, and when it is, and by next appraisal you will have the employee totally ready. You also know it and he also knows it, that he is ready for the promotion, and also you've got ample time to train him for that position. Now, a lot of employees will come to you with the problem that they don't feel cared for, nobody really pays attention to them, or life is very mundane, they do not have any excitement or motivation in life. So, what do you do in that case? Now, the most important task for every manager, HR, management, leader is that the employees should be happy, motivated, and the employee well-being should be the first thing that you should look for. It is a collective effort which needs to be looked into and taken care of by the higher authorities in the organization. So you can have employee satisfaction surveys done. Now these can be done either by an online system, and you can get an anonymous feedback from all the employees in the company. However, if you want a person specific or department specific feedback, you can also call in for meetings from time to time. You can either do it a one-on-one or maybe a select group of people. So their feedback can be noted and you will be able to understand better as to what they want, what they're looking for, what needs are being met, what are not being met. And basically it serves as a good bridge between the management and the employee, or between the employee and the manager. Work-life balance and employee benefits and entitlements should be carefully looked into. So please ensure that as a manager, you're not stressing them out, they're not overburdened with work. They should feel happy and motivated to come to work. So that's the first thing that you can do. A happy employee will always be more productive than a disengaged and unhappy employee. Now, as a manager, what can you do to ensure that your people are happy? You should communicate more. You should try to give your conversation a personal touch rather than being too crisp, too professional, and too bossy. So maybe you should take time out with them. Maybe your communication needs to be a little relaxed rather than just being about office and work. Try to gel with your team as and when possible, and find out, and most importantly remember their likes, their dislikes, their hobbies, maybe about their family, what interests them. So these are the things that will really help you converse with the employees and also bridge the gap between you and the employee, and they will feel very comfortable talking to you as a manager. Now this is becoming a constant talk in all the organizations, that the employees would not really want to be dressed in formals. They want a little relaxed wear which brings out their style. They should be able to come to office in the attire that they like. And a lot of companies are relaxing this rule, because at the end of the day, you would want your employees to be happy and comfortable. So, if possible, of course, it's a policy decision and you would require your HR and the management to get involved before you can commit anything to the employee. So you can change it to smart casuals. Now, everybody will have a different concept of smart casuals and their styles are different. So what you can do is you can have a lookbook which will enlist the acceptable dress code for the organization. So in case you want me to give you a little tips on how you can develop your lookbook, please let me know and I'll be happy to help. Now, the most dreadful question for any manager is when the employee tells you that he wants to quit. It is very sad because it is going to be one of your star performers because they are the ones who get picked up very fast. And you really don't want to lose your employees who you have trained, you have dedicated your time, your attention, you've given them trainings. So you really don't want those people to leave. So if you converse with your employees regularly, you will know it in the very beginning when the employee starts to disengage. However, if for certain reasons you have not been able to interact much with the employee, then it might come to you as a shock. So when the employee gives you this news, you should not take it personally because there can be a lot of reasons why the employee wants to leave. Ask him for the reasons and ask open-ended questions so that you can get more clarity and more information about why the employee has come to this decision. And if possible, you can see if you can meet the employee's expectations or you can help him in certain manner so that he stays with you. And obviously, the questions that you would definitely want to ask the employees: what can we do to make you stay? Can we match the salary? Can we give you a promotion? So in case he's got another offer from another company, so these questions will be handy. Can we give you flexible hours, a bigger team, a new role? So basically, you should try to figure out how exactly can you accommodate the employee so that he stays with you. However, it's always a good idea. It's always better that you are able to gauge these things beforehand so that these problems can be attended to at a very initial stage. So these are my five questions which I think are very, very critical and will definitely come up during the appraisals, and you should be handy and well prepared before you head for the meetings. I hope these tips will be handy for you and you can prepare according to your company culture and as per your situation. Let me know if you have any comments. Please like this video. Please subscribe to my channel if you like the video. And let me know in case you would want me to handle some more questions and I'll be happy to help. Thank you so much and I wish you good luck.